嗨，大家好，这里是 Pineapple 宅电玩，今天就来让我们玩一点《刺客教条3》吧。信不信由你，这是我第一次玩《刺客教条》系列，不过之前倒是有看人家玩过啦。然后我最近在 YouTube 上看到《刺客教条4：黑旗》的游戏试玩影片，真的让我蛮心动的，所以让我下定决心正式开始接触这个系列的作品。可是我非常懒得回去重玩1代跟2代，所以就直接从3代开始入手好了。欢迎各位和我这个小白一起来体验刺客教条世界丰富而且张力十足的故事剧情吧。
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him, to Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it will bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
我听说这次故事还蛮长的，所以我大概就玩到我失去兴趣为止吧。哈哈。
We're here. Let's go. 哦，我可以操控了。
基本上现在什么都不能做，就只能往前走而已。好吧，其他人都要搬东西，就只有我带着一根荧光棒。为什么有人要在古迹的墙上涂鸦啊？天哪！
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
哦，可以跑。
I think we're here.
哇，荧光棒掉了。可以捡起来吗？我的荧光棒 ，fuck， 灯光是从哪里来的？这些墙，哇，这是某种阿兹特克的符号吗？还是？
You must find the key.
什么钥匙
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
Whoa.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
朱诺是那个希腊神吗？ 宙斯的老
Okay,
婆。
Desmond. While you were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All
测
right.
试
What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
哦，这里大概是那种简易的教学，让你可以快速入手，熟悉一下操作。这里我大概会剪掉，因为跟故事内容完全无关。
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
唉，好吧。
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
OK， 我们现在在皇家歌剧院。
You are requested to kindly find your seats.
随便找位置坐吗？还是要根据入场券？
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
哎，我想坐更前面。啊，算了，借过一下，不好意思。
My apologies.
哦，他好有礼貌，不愧是英国的绅士。
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
谁啊？按下 V 可触发鹰眼视觉，定位金色目标。
A lawyer is an honest employment. So is mine. Like me,
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
It is but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats.
I already have.
We live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is
大
very
家
active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the
A
evidence.
thousand pardons.
Okay, sir.
My apologies. So sorry.
他直接把那人推回座位，酷哦。
This is death without reprieve. I may mention the booking. For Tom Gag, £40.
吼
Let
吼
me sign her, I'll save her from the transportation.
然后完全没有人注意到。
By her staying in England.
Bet you have brought more goods into our locked here than any five of the game. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always thinks the end of Partridge's life was the breed of the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas
看一下有多高，吼吼！
And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than a gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all professions.
想办法进到后台，开锁，将滑鼠左右定位。What？ 上下。好吧，跟 Skyrim 或者 Fallout 的开锁比，好像比较有难度。哈哈哈。因为我还没搞懂，是要我跳过去的意思吗？天哪！哇哦！吼吼！撑住啊！ 哦，躲在月亮背后。
Jeremy's really burning up the bonds tonight to be so powerful. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away. It's a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Oh, 天哪！嘘！哈哈哈！该是离开的时候了。Shit！ 也太快就发现了吧？哦，为什么？结果不要挡路，滚开！结果，不好意思。
We must leave that one. What are those men doing in there? I'm scared where it's safe. Peace, friends, there is no danger. Move! Imbecile! Where are you going?
嘿，不要推我，兄弟！欠扁。走开！走开！走开！走开 ！Yes。装无辜。
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key.
哦，就是我们要找那个钥匙。
Doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that would be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
Share might do me good.
前往甲板要干嘛？其实只是为了呼吸新鲜空气吗？这也可以是一个任务。哇，为什么不能从这边？ 互动
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
我不喜欢那家伙。
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you be.
Oh,
fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
啊，到底要干嘛？哦 shit！ fuck！ 到底要我干嘛？啊，我格挡了。嗯。终于可以攻击了。
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, call this off. If the captain sees us.
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on anyway?
去他妈船长！
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
来呀来呀
But you should be.
Come on！
Do you yield?
那刚刚是不是踢他下体啊？天哪！哦哦，这样犯规哦。 Oh.
What's the meaning of this? Captain! Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
His fault. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
凶狠。
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
实话实说而已。
I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Think.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
看他那表情。
Good day.
返回你的仓房，结束这一天。What？ 悬挂。哦。不知道怎么下来。 天哪，已经快1个月都在海上了，感觉无聊到爆炸。
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
调查船员们，好吧。
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned.
You're not on second thoughts, are you?
Well, now it needs to be done. But
What?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his...
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
医生或厨师。
A doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken in?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers.
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
James. What? Oh, there you go.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
在船尾寻找线索。这游戏比较让我觉得比较不习惯的就是，你只要跟着那个绿点走就好了，哈哈，有点奇怪。
Calm and quiet, just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit, stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
调查甲板下层。我可以跑。
Well, quiet! Here it comes. Think like you're working.
他们在谈论我，对不对？不然为什么每次我一出现，他们就突然安静下来了
？He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned with such luxuries. It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits. Someone needs to have words with him.
Mills tried. Captain turned him away.
Then he must try again, with more force if need be.
Oh.
Curious.
其实这个线索还蛮明显的，在木桶上做记号，然后放出去，可能是身为奇航看太多了，哈哈。那分明就是留下轨迹给人家追踪我们，就像糖果屋的面包屑一样。
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin. Or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Oh.
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
哦天哪，你真的要把剑给他啊！啊，天哪，我没有看过这么白痴的敌人。哦天哪！好吧，你自找的，你太白痴了。Ow. Oh. Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
快点绑紧绑紧！没时间翻滚了啦，虽然很华丽。快点快点！哦。
Haytham, you take the foremast. James, to the mainmast with you.
OK， 终于要爬一点东西了。哇！吼吼吼！太刺激了吧！啊 fuck！
Tighten the binding.
哦，好吧，哈哈哈！天哪，好丢脸哦！那是这样。慢慢来，慢慢来。哇！不要担心，我来了。哦，我的帽子嘞？我那顶酷酷的帽子呢？72天，从英国吗？出发到美洲要航行将近2个多月。走，让我们去见船长。
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
爬呀爬，爬呀爬。Come on， 加油！